7:39 Wednesday morning here on Regina's Morning News. Great to have you with us, Andrew Dawson, Sam McKeag, and two very special guests here this morning. I want to point out, well, we'll get into that in a minute. Sam, why don't you introduce our guests first?
I'm trying really hard not to laugh through this entire segment
Yes.
because of the music we started with. Joining us in the studio this morning, you've probably seen them. You've heard me talk about it. I was at the selection night a few months ago when they picked all of the firefighters for the... Hang on, I don't want to butcher the name. The Saskatchewan Professional Firefighter Association Burn Fund. The firefighter calendar is out, which is, Christmas, perfect gift time. Joining us in studio is Neil Kachuk, who is on the cover and also Mr. June. And Don... What's Don's last name?
Don Olson.
Sam can't remember Don's last name. Don Olson.
Sam, are you starstruck?
Who's also a firefighter in the city. And the calendar supports the Burn Fund. And Don, if you could tell us what the Burn Fund does for the province.
Well, basically, the Burn Fund was started in 1976 when a few firefighters decided that maybe there should be some burn equipment to treat burns at the hospitals. And now we've gone all these years, and we support the burn unit at the Regina General Hospital, the burn unit in Royal University Saskatchewan Hospital. We also provide funds for the hyperbaric chamber in Moose Jaw, which does carbon monoxide poisoning, hypothermia, frostbite, that type of stuff. And we send doctors and nurses and ourselves for training and education courses, and basically cover stuff like that.
And obviously, Don, this calendar, a big part of that fundraising effort.
Yeah, provincially, it's probably one of our bigger events, and the guys are really behind it. And we get support from all 8 cities. There's 8 cities in the provincial association, so it's nice to have the young guys participate. And there's more and more cities are hiring because there's a lot of people retiring. So we got a good crop of young guys.
So,
okay, go ahead, Sam.
Neil, what's it like? If you look at the pictures, you guys are pretty greased up and stripped down, I guess is the best way of putting it, politically correct. Mm-hmm. What was it like to go through the photo shoot to be in the calendar?
It was an interesting process. So basically we would go to where they're holding the photo shoot. We would get all of our hair and makeup done, go for a spray tan possibly the day before, and get all touched up. And then it was about a 2 to 3 hour photo shoot. As you can see, some were done outside and some indoors, so battling with environmental conditions, and it was a lot of fun, but there's definitely a lot of work that goes into it ahead of time to get prepared for something like that.
Well, obviously as a firefighter you keep in pretty good shape, otherwise your job gets a lot more difficult. But
so Don, back to the back to the calendar. Where can people pick this up as just before Christmas?
Basically, our retailers this year are London Drugs, who have been with us since day one. London Drugs, PV Mart in the province, Sears Cornwall Centre, and then Sears in the province, basically in the other cities. Blush Beauty Bar on 14th Avenue, and Farm Choice throughout the province, and also Fire and Ice on Quan Street. That's a jewelry store.
And they go for how much?
$20.
Perfect.
Yeah, and great gift idea for this time of year. If you're stuck for an idea at the office, or for your female employees, or whatever it may be.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for joining us in studio this morning. We
Thanks
appreciate
for having
it.
us. Thank you.
Make sure you grab that calendar at your earliest convenience as well.